Good morning. You know, I'm a little worried though about certain things because, like I said, I don't know um, who's messing with my stuff. Though something weird happened, my uh, power outlet here uh, is in the off position, right? It has a reset thing. So I put my phone's uh, to charge. And this never happened before either. And I said some people can come over anytime they want, but I'm still confused. But you don't, what's the word? Confuse someone worse who's already confused, then they just stay away from you. um, you know, and when someone lives with someone, I don't mess with them. I stay away from them. And, they're with someone. I don't do things at someone else's houses either. And, you can come to me and do something, but ain't you? Not this boy. So anyway, only so many people, I guess, right, really saw Jesus. I mean, there was a number, right? Maybe 9,000, 8,000, or 5,000, right? And then, I mean, he was seen in Jerusalem when he was crucified, of course, right? Um, on the cross for a day, right? hmm So anyway, that's Jesus, if you don't know. But anyway, that's because it was a Sabbath. They usually break their legs, but Jesus was pierced through with a spear, according to John and a prophecy in the Old Testament in Zechariah. Or one of them, yeah, Zechariah. Though, um, one of them, Matthew references Jeremiah instead of Zechariah as well. That's why we're a little confused sometimes, because being Jeremy does say something, or Jeremiah, about buying the field or something, but that's kind of a weird price there. And it's not 30 shekels of silver. That's from Zechariah. Now we don't know if Matthew made the error intentionally, but or what. But he's human. He's human. Whatever's going on. All right, but no one corrected it if he did. So that's for sure. That's for sure. So another problem people have, like I keep telling you, is interpretation, and reading the story is important to keep the text as it was originally written. But you can expound upon the written text to try and understand what it's saying in case it's a parable. Don't you think some men have a problem with parables and don't really want to know what it means, and instead of understanding it, seal it? Don't you know by now what that really means? They don't want to tell people the truth. Now, that's the Satan that's all about. So there's one, though, who might be in the spirit of truth, which we can all be in, by the way. My job isn't to just show it to me, it's to try and show it to at least one other person, right? Or two other people, my wife and his wife, right? And I know the deal. And like I said with the homosexual community. I wouldn't mind if it was two gay men either as well, as long as they understand I'm heterosexual and they're gay and I'm cool with that, right? But anyway, no judgments, no judgments. The whole point is, it's about the truth, right? Figuring it out with what information we have, even though it's a little scattered in the Bible, it's in there, isn't there? And it's still a little line upon line, precept upon precept, here a little, there a little, to establish a doctrine, right? And Paul said all scripture is given for doctrine, so we're kind of missed the boat a little bit. We're not comfortable because we don't know a lot about hermaphrodites, and those are one of the people we're kind of confused about, and even how they're here, but think about it. Sexually, maybe. Would explain it. But that's why you gotta be careful who you're with, of course. And, my breakers keep, for some reason, suddenly going out. And that's weird. Unless you pop them, which means they can pop, or you can pop them. Because all you gotta do is hit the little button and they pop. Now, two of my breakers are off already. I can turn on the second one because I'm just using my light on the porch and garage. I got a light. But I got little ornaments out for the holidays and things like that. And there's more than one holiday, not just Christmas, Easter. All right. There are holidays all year round if you pay attention. And then there's just decorations around your flower beds or your little gardens, which are, allowed, right? And again, some rules are made to be broken. You know what I mean? Some rules don't even apply because what the hell? Some rules are just because people want to control you and think something's would devalue your property and they don't know what or what, right? See, if it's an ornament though, you can move it when you leave. Move it when you leave if you need to. Don't know that? Now, if you invite someone over though, that's not to come to your house when you're not there. Right? That's called usually breaking and entering. How the fuck are you gonna give my place to do it? I didn't give you one. And that's illegal without my permission to come into the house, but I'm not there. I don't give nobody that permission, not even my mom. And you just think it's weird, whatever the hell they're doing. You let it go because it ain't no big deal, right? You don't want to get nobody in trouble either. And that's what a real Christian does. He knows everybody's in trouble, so he forgives. She forgives. She don't hold a grudge, and he don't hold a grudge. But I gotta find the she before I can find another he, right? See, that don't work that way. I don't know who the she is. I only have general ideas. So, when you're in a calling, though, you gotta be careful, who you're with, and when you're in doubt, like I was in the Navy, you might be with women you wouldn't ordinarily be with, including prostitutes like Samson. He was with a couple. And Hosea married one, and she went back into it, and then he brought her back, right? But see, I'm sure he wanted her back and asked her back, too. You don't just drag someone from their brothel, right? He had to pay for her twice. And he paid for her twice. Some say that's true love. Maybe not the Apostle Paul. I will not join my body with a harlot, but okay. Samson did, and or is that sarcasm? I don't know. Maybe he was more mysterious than you think. Maybe he had a little harem himself. You don't know. You don't know. See, all you know is they're acting like they're all holier than thou, maybe because of Peter, right? Misinterpreting his version of the Bible. You know, when someone's trying to tell you something like Jesus, right, and he's right there, right, your mind begins to wonder when you betrayed him somehow. Judas, your son, possibly, right? Because Simon had a son named Judas Iscariot, too. Which Simon in the Bible we don't know, but was it Peter? Huh? No, right? He's not right there, and the only Simon we know outside of one other maybe mentioned in the Bible. Mm-hmm. Though it could have been a common name, I guess, like Jesus itself, right? Yeshua or Joshua is a common name. Now, Maria, right now, is the only one I invited over because her and her boyfriend Matt are having a little problem. Then you're wondering if Matt has a gun or something that's going to shoot your ass. So, yeah. And again, she didn't invite me over. Right? So you don't go over. You don't go over. I just invited her over to my house, right? But I don't think she even came, you know what I mean? Yet. Plus, I don't invite hardly anyone over, not even really Sarah, unless she needs a ride to the workplace or something, right? Like I said, I try to tell everyone I come in contact, even Megan and Caitlin, my story. So I did my procedure yesterday, and I got a shot of steroids and the topical. The topical kind of was awkward because it messed with my booty hole. I don't know why. But again, anyway, I got another appointment. I think the 13th of April. So he's trying to inject steroids into the sacrum itself. So was a little, pointy, but a little uncomfortable, and it's like a prick in your. I felt it, very, very sensitive, but I felt it all. I think everything works on the way down, though. Glory to the Spirit and Jesus. And just feel me better than the Wolverine, because I think the way it looks so black down there, all those nerves are dead. And not even the Wolverine could walk on that shit. But a man who believes in the Spirit and not above his flesh, my good. Alright, y'all have a great morning. Be safe. Come over if you want to. But I'm here alone.